snow. Let me get set up here. Let me get set up here. Good morning. Sunday morning. Sean's watching football already. And I'm all excited because I have a journal. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. I got this one finished finally yesterday. Okay, this is a big one. Shoot. How could I do a flip through with no ruler? Okay. I don't know why you guys come and watch me. I always do this. Wait, here's one. Yay. Look how organized I am. 10. With the fluff, though, it's like a whole ruler long. So this is a big one. But the book is 10 3/4. Look at that. That's a big one. I had to make all these pages, so it's a big one. And there's videos, process videos if you missed. And it's 7 1/4 for this one. Oh, this one is fun. This is Tsunami Rose up here. And I inked it up, cut it out, ink it up, and then I glossy accented all the flowers and stuff. That's why it's all shiny. And this is a vintage magazine from, well, I can't remember now what year. God dang it. Terrible. Terrible listicle. I'm sorry, I forget. And then it had a CB right here, which is the brand name of the corsets, but it has a writing down here about, you know, keeping a slim and graceful waist and stuff like that. And then I put this, I think it's a pendant actually, but it's really nice. It's got roses on it. I love it. And then, so it's a hardcover book, and I think it's just I process videos on this if you want to go back and see, but it's like a muslin, and then I covered it with lace and then sewed around the edge, and then it just folds all in like this. And so there's several different layers of fabric on here, and this vintage laces are from my shop, and they're just really spectacular. When you get some good lace, it's really fun. And then the boho bead is one of Kiki's again, because it just matched every time. So now I'm Kiki-less. I'm so upset. But this has one of her paintings in there. These are so precious. She does such a good job. I just love her. Anyway, one of her paintings is on the inside of her boho beads. Isn't that something? And she blesses it, you know how sweet she is. And then she wraps it in the fabric, and then she wire wraps it with beads on it and stuff, and puts all of her fun stuff on here. I just love this one so much. And so I have a whole big bead display, you know, and I hang them all up. And, you know, I have so many, you eventually have to use them, you know. I mean, they're hanging there. What am I going to do, you know? So I use them, but rarely, but this one needed one. So anyways, so I go get whatever one matches. So now I'm bummed because I have to get rid of me Kiki's. I'll have to message her. But anyways, the only thing I did do is change the bottom stuff. I left her velvet on, but I put the vintage lace from my shop just so that it would match the book better. But that was the only thing. So thank you so much for this, Kiki. They're so beautiful. We'll have to do another swap again so I can get I always want to undo hers so I can see the painting, you know. Oh, it's just sick. Anyways, it's fun. And then the seam bindings from my shop, if you need any. It's just a bow. I just, for some reason, messed it up. But anyways, so I punched the holes here, and then I put the ribbons in. And the fabric, like I said, is just folded over. You can see in the process videos. So this one is a really fun book because, oh, my fingers are still dirty from yesterday. From this is like a culmination of my stuff and like all the stuff that people have sent me. So this right here is from Kristen Ramanajam from Group. She's one of my new admins in Group, and I just love her. She's having so much fun because she's new to this, and so everything to her is fun, you know. So it's fun, you know. New people always breathe new life into Group and stuff. So anyways, she made one of these, and I was making fun of her because because she let the magnets just hang out like that. And you know, us when you get farther in advance, you know, the pains we go through to cover up these magnets. And I was laughing at her so hard and how she just left them hanging out like that. And we had the funnest laugh. It was so funny. And just because what a stupid thing for me to even think about, you know what I mean? First of all, like, it doesn't even matter, you know, just, I don't know. The whole thing was just funny. And then her not caring, it was just so funny. We just laughed so hard about it. I don't know why, but anyways, because it gets ridiculous after a while, like after, you know, when you've been in this for a while. But so here's her little cute little handmade thing and her big fat magnets hanging out. See, these are the kind I use, just so you guys know. You can get these little dainty ones like this, and you can cover them up with washi tape, or we just do like a piece of paper, and then you just, you know, put them on both sides and you cover them up. So anyways, we were just laughing hysterically at these huge magnets. But it is so fun. Anyways, this thing is so cute because look what she did here. I think this is a junk mail piece, and then one of my time cards on the inside, and she's got flaps here, and then I think Sorry from Me, or from, you know, Boho Daydreams, I'm not sure. And then she's got the paper doll here, and then, you know, the dress form and the little slot. So that's just really cute to hold your doll and the dress form, and really pretty. And then she made this into a little pocket here, and it's just neat. I love the women in the old dresses, you know, and stuff. And then it's just, you know, cuties with stuffs, and oh, that's a sticker. Oh, that's fun. And then just cute little writing spots and a little stuffy spot, you know. I love this. And then this is, I think, one of my envelopes for my shop. I have coffee stain, different sets, you know, little flowers you put there, and sewing is brown thread. I love brown thread. And then this is just really cute. It says smile, it looks good on you. And then there's the little armoire. How do you say them? I don't know, armoire. But anyway, it's the little Doilies outfits. Oh my God. I'm all excited. It's so cute. Look it. This is so fun. I just love it so much. Look at all the outfits. It's just so silly. I don't know why I love this so much. Oh, isn't it funny when you're young, you can't wait to grow up, and then when you grow up, you just want to be young again, and you know, your playful spirit comes out. Isn't that funny how it goes? And then I don't know what's in here. I never looked. I was too lazy. Oh, little dollies. Ooh, vintage ladies dressed up. Oh, this is cute, Kristen. Every time I look at this, I just like it more and more, and then I'm putting it in here and giving it away. Well, I'm not giving it away. This is listed in my shop for sale, by the way. The link is there. You know how it is. Oh, that's funny. I'm in such a good mood right now. Here's the little lamp. And we had our women's circle last night. And it makes me so happy to hang out with the sisterhood girls, you know. So I'm on high still from last night. I made carnitas, and we had a birthday party afterwards, and the whole circle was so fun. Oh my God. Anyways, and then here's her little hats. These are cute with the little slots. I love it. You gotta go look at my Facebook page because we had so much fun last night. It was great. Anyways, so that's cute. I love that part. And then, so there's a process video on how I do these kinds of pages, and it's just really fun. I just love this kind. Anyways, so just, this is all attached, and you can't really get in it. And then I ended up doing a magnet just for fun. So there's 2 magnets on this side, and that's Tsunami Rose, and it's all waxed. Sheet music is in my shop. I have so much sheet music, good Lord. And so that's a magnet right there, and you just open it up. And then I covered up my magnet with a sheet of paper. Even though still, I mean, whatever. But, and then this is Kristen's tag to Be Yourself. I did change the top, Kristen Miss, so don't be mad at me. And then I put coffee stain paper over your sewing because I like just the sewing on the front. And then I covered it up in the back so I could write better. And then I put one of my little bags. You can get these in my shop. And then I inked it all up and stuff. And then I punched all the way down. And then it says sit a spell on the little tab. And it's got sewing on it and stuff because it's sewn, you know, it was a big sheet. And so anyways, so there's the writing spot right here. And then this thing with the magnet on it is just this thing. I don't know. Sometimes you fold paper and it just ends up. So this is just a, I don't know, vintage photo. And this just says memories, you know, with a little typewriter. And here's a Rose's little tag with stuffs. And then it opens up. I think it's a double-ended. So it's an envelope on this side. I got a video on it, you know. It's double-ended envelope, I think. So envelope on this side and then just tuck spots on this side. I put in some Rose glycerin hand therapy lotion, you know. And then some, one of my vellum slides, my roses. I love those. And then I just put in some, hey, that's ephemera from one of my collections, you know, a calling card. I love that. So it's actually real. Look, it was ripped out of a scrapbook from the 1800s in a lie. Or, I mean, it fell out, you know, or something, you know, one of those ones. So that's nice. It's a real piece. And then, I don't know, we were doing punches and I was making these little, like, locket things. I don't know. It's kind of silly, but it was fun at the time. At the time, but it's supposed to be like a little locket, you know, and we put metal on it to look like metal. I don't know, you know, sometimes you try it. Sometimes you don't like it. Sometimes you do, you know. Anyways, there's a tuck spot back here, and I put one of my envelopes, sewn envelopes that are in my shop. I sewed all the way around. Of course, I put Tsunami Rose on the flap, and then I script stamp with music script stamps. I like music script. I don't know. I don't think I can see your guys' chat. What is going on here? Live chat. Oh, there it is. Hi, Arlene. Sunday night. Oh, geez. Where are you? And then I got, you know, all the stuffies on there. And then I love this paper. I forget who it is or what it was, but I coffee stained it in. And so I shut this all up and then put the magnet on. Like that. Is this close enough or should I close up? Do you guys need to close up a little more? I know sometimes they say they like it better close up because you can see the details a little better. Like that. Is that better? How's that? Yeah. We need some details. There. We need some details. How's that? Because she's got gold leafing here and lace. And this pink and green lace is from my shop. This and this. I love pink and green and I use it all the time. So I have, you know, a stash of it sitting there. So this whole big thick page just folds, you know. That's kind of fun. And it's ripped and I inked the edge. And this is folded up because it was a big 12 by 12 sheet. This is vintage reclaimed lace from my shop. I have some really good stuff right now. The link is there in the description box, but I love this. And then this is from, I think it was Julia Ward. But Julia, I covered up the back because I just don't like writing on cardboard, you know? And so I covered up your name and I put coffee stained paper over it, just like I did on Kristen's, just because, you know, I'm finished. I don't know. I'm just, you know, doing my thing here. And then I sewed around the edge. And that's it. Otherwise, she did all of this and then sent it to me in Wall of Inspiration or something, you know, what we do. Sometimes in our swaps and our racks and all this stuff. So I'm using up some of the girls. And I love it when they send vintage lady stuff because then I can use it in my vintage lady books. And it's really fun. And then I always use a Tiffany & Company stamp, and I make these certain kind of envelopes and use this certain kind of shimmer that's on here. And Kathy Spindle made me this one. And it's got one of my, well, I don't know if this is mine, but, or she made it, but one of the wax seals, you know. And I got lots of videos on those too. And anyways, so she sent me one in some Queen mail, because we do Well of Inspiration Queen in my group, Junk Journal Junkies, etc. And anyways, she made me one of these, and I just think it's fun to have Tiffany. And it's a girl book, you know, so it's kind of, I had to put it in because it's Tiffany, you know, and then the turquoise color. So you get what I'm doing here. See, this is, you know, gotta have the turquoise with the Tiffany and all that. And then, you know, this is from a really old magazine. You guys, I'm terrible with the year. It's sitting right here. Like, if you really want to know, it's 18 something. You know what I'm saying? If we really want to know, it's sitting right here. It is 1926. Okay. Magazine I used. And I put it on cardstock and then just sewed around it. And then I just glued it to this sheet music that's singing about feeling pretty. So I thought that was cute. And then these are really cool for the pocket. These are like little, look at the little files. I love these. So anyways, I put checks in there from 1928 from Spokane, Washington. I put bills and like papers. Like this is a little, you know, somebody's literal journal. I fill up my journals with as much ephemera as I can so they look real and authentic, and that's how I use the ephemera. So I always like to make the journals feel, you know, real and as old as I can. So I love that. Makes me happy. Makes me happy. And then I just like the sewing and all that stuff. And so that I feel pretty is on this side. And then I just, this is actually a page reinforcement for the weight, but I used a wide washi tape that has women's ads on it with the corset and stuff. So it looks really pretty. And then Tsunami Rose card, I just inked it up and sewed around it. And then I glued on one of her black and whites that she has. I forget the name of it, but I think it's in her mystery box, or I forget. But Tsunami Rose, you guys know how to find her, right? And then I just made a little ticket myself because I got a little ticket punch. And I just inked it up, you know. And then I did my stamping and I sewed lace on the top. So it's like a little ticket. And then this is Tsunami Rose, her flowers. You got to get them. And I inked up all the edges and I just glue it on and it looks gorgeous. I love this page. And I love this page. It's pretty, and I just like the coffee, and it's a half a sheet. And I put a roses tab here. I love this. And then I put, I don't speak French, but for those of you who do, this is supposed, you know, something pretty, I'm sure. And then one of these on the top for the tag top. And then the little matching pocket with the girl with the pretty dress. And I sewed and inked and stuff. And it's got flaps inside here. So if you hit something, there's like these little round flaps that I had to fold up, you know. So that's what's on the inside. And then I did the punch again with the flowers. And then I put this sticker right here so you could see through, you know, with the pretty umbrella. Or what did they used to call them? Parasol for the daytime when it's just from the sun, you know, or whatever. So very dainty and pretty. I love it. And then this side I wanted to keep a writing spot. So I just did, you know, the line stamping right there. And then with the simple rose tab right here, it's pretty and delicate, even though it's big and oversized. And I love these half sheets. It's kind of fun. So I did a video on these altered paper clips right here. They're really cute. And I love the fabric and laces from my shop. And I love this just cutie fabric, you know. And I put a clear button and a pink one on here and made this little tag of a dress form, and this has got a tuck spot. So it's a altered paper clip with a tuck spot on my, whoops, on my channel. I was looking, I guess you guys can't even see it. God dang it. I'm sorry. There we go. Can you see it now? I'm trying here. My chair. So anyways, it's just cute, and it's got the little tuck spot back there, and so I tucked, you know, something in, and it's pretty cute. And there's the clip, and it's got a Tsunami Rose front. I just shrunk it down and put it on here, so you can put something in here, but I just left it because I like the color and the writing spot. So, and this is getting so thick, and this side I put something. So this is, you know, real ephemera from, you know, my stash. I forget what it is, but it's something cool. It's something cool. And then some more washi tape. And then this is just a tuck spot right here. And an old magazine page. And it's script stamped and ripped and stuff like that. So I just put this in here. And it has a tab on it right here, see? And this is a sheet from Columbia. They're all stamps from Columbia, and they're all vintage. Who knows? I didn't check, you know, like the value on any of them or anything, but, you know, you never know. In stamps, you could have $1 million a year and not even know it. So, I don't know, but it's pretty cool, and I like the holes, and you can write on the back, and I don't know, I just like old stamps, and my husband collects them, and we have lots of stamp stuff. So, I like to put them in my books as often as I can. And in this one, hold on, I'm doing something here. There, jeez, I got some room now. Anyways, and in this one, I liked it because the tab sticks out and it says Columbia right on it, you know, and I don't know, it just fits and it's cool. So there it is. And I like the color too, you know, all the yellows, the different shades of yellows. I don't know. It just looks good for my eyes. So here's the advertisement again on this side. It's in Home Needlework Magazine. That's where I got it. So it's a really old one. So it's kind of fun just to read the ads. And then there's lots of different kinds of papers in here. This is an old receipt, and they're sewed in because the pages are extra big. So you have to make them wider. And then I sewed in some elementary writing school paper. That's kind of fun. This is a university bookstore ledger, so that's kind of fun. And you can write on the back. And then this is from, I don't know, this vintage magazine I was using. I showed it in the process videos of this ephemera that I'm using. I got it in a vintage. I got this. Let me see if it's sitting right here. If I actually put it away, or let me just see if it's sitting here. If it's not, it's buried under here. Let me see. I think it's this. Yeah, it is. Sheesh, I'm organized. Look at this. This is what I was using. Vintage Victorian ephemera. 20 sheets, and it's got, you know, just all different kinds of stuff in it. I got it on eBay or Amazon or something. You know, and it's got pockets and different stuff, and see different ladies and just different things, you know. So that's where I'm getting some of the ephemera from, and Tsunami Rose. But this is from the magazine. Hi, Linda. We are doing my flip through here, and I'm showing where I'm getting some of this ephemera. So I inked it up, sewed it around, put it on cardstock, you know. And then I just put this ephemera piece in there, ledger, and it's sheet music. So that sticks in there. Favorite things I put on, blue cheesecloth, and then somebody made this, and it doesn't say who it is. Somebody from group made this and sent it, and I forget who it is now. There's a tag in here, but it's beautiful with this blue ink. I love it so much, but it matches, so I'm using it. I'm using up my stash. I showed you guys in the beginning, I had 4 huge big bins of homemade stuff already made, and I'm putting it in books. That's why I'm getting them done so fast. In case you're keeping track of me, what's going on around here. You know what I mean? Because I'm putting stuff in that's already made, mixing it up with my own, and putting stuff in that's already made, see? So that's why I'm pumping them out so fast. Anyways, where the heck does this go? Psh, I don't even know. Somewhere here. Oh, it's all falling out. Oh, I see. There we go. Now we got it. I don't know where this goes though still. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So anyways, so this is fun. So, you know, when you make Franken pages, they're all, you know, weird because you're sewing things together and whatever. So you can see this was sewed to another one to connect it to make it big enough, you know. So, and this is folded over because it was too big. And so the pages get all funky because it's really fun. They're my favorite kind to make. And so this is another one that's like that. So it's sewn down here and it made this little flap right here. So I got a tuck spot on the side. And then this is just one of my paper folding videos, I think. I think it says paper folding on it. And then it's just, you know, coffee stained and inked up. And I did on the dot pen and stuff. And, you know, the little butterflies and schmutz. That's cute. And then I just, to reinforce it for some strength here, I just put a coin envelope, glued it right on there. Just 3 sides though, so I could make a little tuck spot too. And then I put a stamp of this woman, I don't know, she got the Medal of Honor, and her name is on there, and you can look her up, and I put a Tsunami Rose flowers, and then I like this guy hanging out. Oh, can you see it? Oh, you can, barely, but he's funny. He's funny, and I put the, like, red, white, and blue flag around him, you know, like, behind him, because he's got, like, a top hat. So, I don't know, it looks political or something. And then I just put some old stamps in there. I don't know what, I was just playing around, you know, it's fun. But he's cute. And, okay, and then these little things, they're just fabric hinged together and some lace. And then I just sewed around and, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see something I gotta do here. God dang it. Well, I'll just do it later. Oh, well. Okay, and then, so this is actually another coin envelope. There's fabric hinge, and so it's got these. These are in my shop, by the way. If you like these little English cards, they're kind of fun. You can alter them or just put them in the little tuck spots. It's kind of fun to have them. And then, I think this is from Lynn in group. Dionato, is that how you say it? I think this is Lynn's little thing, and she was making these cute little bottles. I love these. And look, there's a little girl behind, and you can see, and the little flowers, like it's, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I don't even know if you can see, though. I gotta watch my leg. They're so cute. My lighting is horrible, too. I don't know why it's like this. It used to be good, but now that I got this roll top desk, it's different. Anyways, it's really fun. And she made a little pocket for it to sit in. It's really cool. So it's one of her bottles, which I love. We'll have to, I have to figure out how to make those. And then this is one of the tags from that magazine that I put on cardstock. And then this is just another coin envelope there. Learning to Fly, and it's actually the same picture as the front, only flipped that way. So I thought that was cool because they come from 2 completely different places, but they use the same image, so I thought that was neat. This is making it hard to put in. There we go. There. So that's that. And then I have these 2 envelopes tucked with this rusty clip tucked in the back. It's another one of my fold out envelopes. This is all about envelopes, this one. I like these. These are fun places to write. Then here's a pretty one somebody made and decorated and put it in here. Oh, this was inside of here, I think. That's what it was. So anyways, there's 2 little envelopes. They're cute. I was stacking them up like this. And then I put the rusty. Joni Foster made me the rusty thing, I think. I think she's the one that sent me those. So that's that page. And then it's got a fabric hinge right here because the next page flips. So there's muslin here that's been script stamped, so it's kind of fun. And then here's the middle. I like the yellow. And then these are vintage book pages from a book called Memoirs of a Poodle. And it has the vintage ladies and their doggies. Because you know. And they I'll show you. Hi, honey. My little doggy's coming in. And they both go like this. So that's kind of fun. And I'll show you when I turn it. Let me clip this back in. Yeah, he can come in.
Okay.
I just don't know. Is he underneath me or is he behind me?
Under you, I'm sure.
Is he already? I didn't feel him go under there.
Yeah, he's under there.
Okay. So anyway, this one flips. Now I know you can't see it. It's because it's way over. Here we go. How's that? Tsunami Rose little die cut that I just inked and sewed on the side. And then because this was Memoirs of a Poodle, I put in Sandy Pierce's tag from last month, Wall of Inspiration, and I altered it just a little bit, Sandy, just so it would match my journal. You know, I'm doing that to everybody, so I hope you don't get mad. Because I love it that you sent it to me, and it's really cute. I love it a lot, obviously, or I wouldn't put it in here. But I just put side by side right here from Tim Holtz because I just love the little boy and the dogs and how they're always next to each other. And then I changed the top so it would match, you know, my journal and the page and stuff, and just put that there. And I added the little charm, and she put the little doggy there and stuff. All this is all her. I just changed the top and put the little charm on. And I just sewed around the edge because I have an obsession with it. I can't help it. So I just have to do it, you know. So that's that. And I know you can't see the whole time. God, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. I'll try. I know that envelope. I know. I'll try to do a better flip through here. I keep doing everything off camera. I'm such a dork. Anyway, so this one flips again. I just left the ripped edge and then the line stamping and script and stuff. Hi, Kristen. And then another flip. And so we got another one of Lynn's bottles again. I love these bottles Lynn made. We got to figure out how to make these, Kristen. I think it's alcohol ink on top of, what is this? I forget. We're going to have to ask her, but it's fun. And then just a numbers tag I made and sewed in and put in a Tsunami Rose. And then there's a little belly band on this part. And the pocket has another Tsunami Rose old tag with the vintage lady on it. And then I put in this ephemera from the 40s ledger. I got lots of different ledger papers in here. So if you like ledger, I'm obsessed with ledger. So, you know what I mean? I know. It's fun. It's alcohol ink. I know, but I don't know. It's really neat, though. We have to ask her what she did. And then this flips up. So this is hot pink thread, and this is napkin, I think. So it's got, you know, pretty pretties in it. Pretty pretties in it. It's kind of cute. And then you can see, of course, where my pages are, my Franken pages are sewn together and stuff. So it flips and flops, and I just love the little poodles, Memoirs of a Poodle book that I'm using for this. It's just cute. Yeah, me too. I don't use alcohol inks enough. I have them all. I don't even think I've opened them yet. So it's kind of crazy. And then this I wanted to make. I took a picture of it because it's so adorable. I can't even stand it. So obviously paper doll, but her dress lifts up and you can see like the undergarment. You can see, you know what I mean? And then you have to watch my videos, Kristen. The Franken Pages, I'm kind of, well, I don't know if I'm known for it, but I always make these crazy kind of pages. And they're for these oversized books, and they're really fun because you can add like secret stuff. And I'll show you as we're going through here, but they're really fun. This is the girl I was telling you about, Kristen, because I used your thing on the front. So I was laughing hysterically in the beginning of this video at the magnets again, you know, because I had to relive that whole scenario. So you'll have to rewind and watch because it's so funny. I was laughing so hard. But anyways, I love this. Anyways, and she made this belly band and put the writing spot behind. And so I took a picture of this because I want to remember this and make some. Oh my God. Yes, the Franken Page videos, you have to watch some of them. And I showed how I put all these together, but there's two ways I do the Franken Pages. You either do with full sheets like this or I use my scraps. And the next journal I'm making is all with the scraps, so it's really fun. And I'm obsessed with them. So anyways, I'll show you. But I sewed around the edge of this. That's all I did to this one. I have to sew the edge. I'm just obsessed. I can't help it. So nobody get mad at me. Who made this one? I forget. Oh, shoot. I don't know, I guess. Because this was already covered with paper, so I forget now who made it. But I really love this one. And I like the fabric added on the, from the flips on this side. It's kind of fun. So you can see the craziness right here just because this is folded over. And there's an old matchbook in here, paper matchbook. I used to have these in my shop, but I'm sold out right now. So you can see they're folded and there's just like weird little spots in here. And then this fan is from the little book I showed you guys, and it's just ephemera pieces stuck in here. And then in the pocket is just this just slides over, and it has just a bunch of different little tags and stuff in here that you can use and put around and glue on, or, whatever you're going to do. Did you make this? I love this. Did you do this one? Yeah, you got to watch my Franken Pages, girl. You are missing it. You're going to be obsessed with a new thing because you don't even know. You don't even know the Franken Page obsession yet. Oh my God. It's nuts. I love this thing. I'm using, okay, good. This is Kristensen. See, I don't know because there's no name and I forget, And then here's another one of the pages of vintage stamps that came out of that book. The tabs here. These ones are from Chile. All these vintage stamps are stuck on here, and they were all in a stamp collection book. And I'm just taking them out and using them in my journals whatever way I can. And this just happens to fit in everything. So you're getting a few pages of the stamp collection book in this journal because I'm fitting them in. Well, I like the blue on this, Kristen, and it kind of matches, everything I got going on here with the matchbook and stuff. So I love it, and it just clips around my little thing. So thank you for making it because it's cute, and I'm using it. I'm using up. You've seen I have 4 big tubs full of homemade, handmade stuff already done, and I'm sitting here trying to make another journal. Like, honestly, that's why I'm getting these 3 done so fast, because I'm using up, everything I had done already. My God, I gotta just make journals and put stuff in it. Like, serious. Anyways, so here's another one of the Franken Pages because they're, all folded up and weird and stuff. So it has just a natural tuck spot there. This is a Mother Goose page. And then these ones are from Arabia. So these are vintage stamps, and there's some old tape. I just like these. You can write on the back, and it's just nice size. It tucks right in there. I think this is like the 3rd stamp page. And then here's another one of my... I think these are paper folding videos. I have several different ways to fold a sheet of paper just so they're fun little things to put, in journals and stuff. And then I got a Tim Holtz thing on the end and a rusty clip from Joni Foster, I think is the one that sent me those. And then this is that University Bookstore ledger. I'm obsessed with ledger. I love that. And I had a little corset ephemera piece on the clip here. And then there's the elementary school sheets. That's really fun to write on. And then the other side of that receipt and carbon paper is always fun to play with. And then here's another sheet of that 1940s. More ledger. And then my coffee stained paper, nice full sheet to write on. I love this page too. I just like all the ephemera. I like ephemera, so I'm into it, So this is a 7 Gypsies rub-on. Love her. And then this is a inside book page. When you go to the library, this is like a real page. They were throwing away books at the library, old ones, and I take them just for the covers, gutting them out, using these. I just put a Tsunami Rose one in there, but this is actually a real. These are from Montana, Hot Springs, Montana. So I punched right here, and I put the little rose labels that I'm using in these ones, and I hinged it in with a little hinge. So it opens up. And I like the roses. So you got this whole writing space right here. And then I hinged in another piece. This is from Pacific Railroad Company, some vintage ephemera. I just love vintage ephemera, and that's this whole book is just about all about it. There we go. And then your writing spots back here. So it kind of keeps your writing spots hidden, you know, kind of. Yeah, the Rub-On Seven Gypsies is really cool. I love her. Let me get it set back in place here. So here's a little tag. It's waxed with got a bunch of schmutz on it, and there's a couple different ads, just different ephemera ads from, you know, different magazines and stuff that are kind of fun to look at and stuff. If you're into it, I am, so I love that. So this whole spread is from a Mother's Day entry. I had to fashion it and change it up a little bit just to fit my book and to match in color-wise. But basically, all this is from, all I did was put the doily in the background. And so this is one of the girls' moms, so I love that vintage picture in the book. So that's really pretty just to look at. And then on this side, these are one of the bags from my shop, and this here was on her on the side up here, but I couldn't fit it on right, so I took it off and put it over here. If you can see it on camera, I'm not sure, but this little piece. And then this was from that magazine, A Fortunate Find. This has got some pink gauze on the back, and these are vintage doilies. I love the vintage ones. You can really tell the difference. And it's hinged in. Hinged in. So this is why these are, the Franken Pages are so fun, because they come out long. And then, so this little flap was too long. See, so I just folded it over and then glued the bag onto that. So it's a natural hinge, so that's really fun. And so on this side, I love this. This is written, handwritten, you know, just bank notes and lists and stuff. I love this, and it's really old. And the back is, 1927, May 14th, cash receipt in May. There's a couple, 3 of them different ones from John Hendricks. And then here's his writing on the back. And so then there's just extra stuff, papers and guest checks and different things, but I love that. Then one of my old stamps. And then here is, so, you know, it's just a weird page because it was all sewn in, you know, so it's got all this stuff, you know. So on the top, I just put one of our little, you know, one of our little scrappy things with my key. And this is a vintage wedding dress. This is vintage from my shop, and then I stamped, so it's just a little scrappy tablet that's kind of like masking the pocket right here. And the pocket holds just vintage stuff. Here's pretty pansies. Here's a 1941 photo of this guy doing something, you know, and then this is just a vintage envelope, you know, with stuff. It's just all vintage stuff, you know, like this is somebody's actual, you know, journal, and they're like housing their things, you know what I'm saying? This is mom, and this is their bank account, and this is their stuff, you know. That's how I always like to make mine, just because I think it's fun to do it that way. And then inside the bag is stuff that's a couple of the girls made. Is this yours too, Kristen? It's got the envelopes on both sides, and then you squeeze it and it's got the pocket in the middle. Is this yours too? Shine On, it says, with the tabbies. It might be. This might be Kristen's too. She sends me so much stuff. It's so fun because I can't do all the swaps and everything. You know, I got too much to do. Running group and stuff, you know. So every time there's something fun, she sends me one. So it's really fun. So this is a cute little thing that she made. You can open it up. It opens up and does all kinds of fun stuff. Yes, Kristen. I'm using all your fun stuff in this one, Kristen. That's so fun. I just love you for sending me all this fun stuff. It makes me feel so much more part of what's going on, because otherwise I don't. So anyways, I'm waiting for my lag. I can't see. I love this page too because I love the mirror. This is a Seven Gypsies. God, I think this was like $8.99 just for this stupid mirror, you know. But it's like a puffy mirror, and it's just cute, you know. And it has pretty roses and stuff, and I just like it. It's silver, and it kind of matches her. I know, I love it. And this is another Mother's Day entry. What is this doing here? I don't know. Oh, it's the Titanic. That's right. So I had to put Titanic there because it kind of, you know, gives it that romantic kind of feel, you know, kind of, sort of, you know what I mean? And then there's a couple little things in here about this lady in the picture, which is cool. And about journals, how she was given a journal and what she did with it. So that's really fun. And then this says, may the memories of today last a lifetime. So that kind of goes together, and it's just precious with the little rose tab. I just love it. It's so pretty. And then I put the little Titanic thing here with the Tim Holtz little pin. This is one of my pink envelopes from the pink stationery set in my shop. And it flips open, and there's the cutest little ticket book and a little cute little tag from that book I showed you guys earlier. This little ticket book is cute. So cute. What does this say in here? I forget now. Lost in the Woods, and it has this little feather. I'm dying over this. I love this. Kristen, did you make this too? I'm just sick of it. using all your stuff. Is this yours too? I forget who made this, but that is the sickest thing I've ever seen. I have to remember this with that baby feather. I about died. Whoever made this, I cannot remember. But that's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. And the little tag, look. I have videos on these ticket books. And so how to make these. And so when people, that's not yours, thank God, I was starting to feel guilty. Every time I make these ticket books and like a new person sees them, they go insane and they start making a whole bunch. Then they send me their versions. So that's really fun, you know, to get the versions. I know, it's so cute. I love this part, Lost in the Woods with that feather. Oh God, I've been saving this for so long. But you guys, I got 4 bins of stuff, like I said, that I got to use. It's going to be New Year. You know, I cannot get out Christmas stuff and start making stuff for the new year when I have 4 bins of stuff full of already made stuff. So this is what I do every year. I use it all up. So I got 4 empty bins sitting up here, and then I can start my year over. I have a small house. Like, I only have one little room. You know, that's all I have. So this is it. So it's kind of fun, you know, but I got to use stuff up. So anyways, so there's that little shorty page. I like these little shorty pages. It's kind of fun. Here's another little tab from Tsunami Rose. And then, oh, here's your rose back here, though, Kristen, from the back of that. Because remember we were talking about how the back was decorated, and I didn't want to, and I didn't want to lose your flower. There it is. Oh, God, this is more Kristen stuff. So anyways, here's just ephemera, and here's an old piece of something that I stapled, you know, and it's just a half page. It's fun, and it's got ads all on this side. And then this, I put on here, Let Your Hair Down. That's another 7 Gypsies rub-on. Yeah, it came off, so I just ripped that sucker right off the back. And I cut around the edge, because I ripped it a little bit, inked it up, and put it on this bag. This is a bag, another bag hinge. See how I do it? Like this. So this is just a Tsunami Rose little card. I just inked it up and put some vintage lace on it for a bag hanger. And then there's one of my pink envelopes from my shop in there that you can play with. So that fits, and I love this wax bag. These bags are all in my shop. There's a variety bag set. The link is there in the description box. And then I put this little thing. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. This book is pretty big. This cute little thing up here. I just love these little things that you make with your scraps, you know. And so I put vintage airmail, and then it opens up again. Can you guys see it? Opens up again, and you can pull this out, and it says, I heard the music from the moon. And then it has a little birdie on the inside. It's just cute. I love it. It's airmail, you know, so I had to put the birdie on the inside. And so then this little fabric, what is this, wax paper? Wax bag. It just opens up and it's glued. You know, this is a huge bag. And then this little thing, I was making stamp collector things. So it's just cardstock, that cream stuff. And I inked it up and I put tracing paper over the top and then ripped it off. And then I sewed and made these little pockets. So it's cute because it's got, you know, all these little tags. Why is this one not moving? Is it glued in? This stuff's not glued in. Oh, I sewed it right here on the edge. God dang it. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. And then the little girl swinging and some cute little stuffs. I gotta take the seam ripper right there on the edge, dang it. I think, unless it's glue, but I'm pushing on it pretty hard and it's not coming off. What did I do here? I don't have my glasses, you know, so I can't see. Dang it. I know my little airmail thing, it's cute. Anyways. Oh, we're at the end. And then here's this one again with my wide washi tape. And then another one of my envelopes. I love these. And it has ephemera sewed on. And then I've got it shut with this. And this opens and opens. Opens, opens, opens. Whoops, and went flying. And then it has a bunch of stuff in it. You guys can't even see. Jeez, what a terrible flip through. But it's got all kinds of stuffs, right? All kinds of fun stuffs. It's just such a big book that it's tough to show. I do have the measurements in the beginning if you want to see what the measurements are, but it's a big one, and then my clip flew over here somewhere. Here it is. I forget how I even had it now. And then the back piece is, I forget who made this, and I glued it down, you know. How the heck did I have this? I forget now. Right here? I guess. Okay. And then the back piece, I forget who made these, Kristen. Do you remember? So I just inked this up a lot, and then I sewed around it. That's the only different thing that I did to this one. And I really think it's funny because the bird's poking out at the top. And it's a little purse, you know. And it just has all kinds of stuff in it. You know, born to be a star. Flowers. Butterflies. You know, cute little, and there's that tag with the butterfly. Just turn him over so his head sticks out the top. I think that's funny. So anyway, and then there's the hole in the back, and then the ribbon. And I just inked up the back and stuff. And then there's my really nice vintage lace. It's in my shop. And that's that. So I super appreciate you guys coming in and seeing this and sitting with me, and I just love the glossy accents and Kiki's big boho bead. It's pretty. So anyway, thanks for coming and spending some time with me Sunday morning. It was fun. I'm gonna go out now. The sun's starting to shine a little bit finally, but it's so smoky here. I can't even go outside. I want to go for a walk. I'm gonna buy a treadmill because I can't. Half the time in the summer here, you can't even go outside. I hate it so much, but I'm going to see if I can go outside for a walk now. We'll see. Okay? Thanks for coming in, seeing me, you guys. I appreciate the thumbs up. That helps my video get watched, you know, so I appreciate that. Thank you, girls. See you later.